Hi, I'm Aisley here with NCC, and I'm interviewing Cordillera.
Hi, I'm Montana. I do vocals,
I'm Jordan. I do drums.
I'm Jamie. I do guitar.
and our bassist isn't here, but he's Jaden, and he's cool.
Rest in peace, Jaden.
He got hit by a bazooka.
How did y'all get involved in the scene, and how did this lineup kind of come to form?
So I had always wanted to be in a band. I had like some jam bands in high school, and I was like, I really need to like fully invest myself in this scene because I think a lot of people in the scene are kind of too scared to start a band, and I decided like I couldn't let that be me. So I went to community college with Jordan, and he was in my pre-calc algebra class, and I just straight up asked him one day. I was like, "Hey, like, do you listen to music? Do you play anything? Do you want to be in a band?" And we were originally going to be a noise band, which I think is kind of funny. That's kind of funny, right? See,
It's pretty funny.
it's pretty funny. But yeah, now we're kind of just doing screamo stuff. But we want to go in a kind of different direction. We're still kind of deciding on what that's about, but it's going to be super sick. Oh, also, honestly, February, the band made me really want to get into music because like seeing like girls my age do it made me really go like, oh my gosh, you know? So yeah.
Have you ever seen them live?
I did. I saw
At
them.
the Charlotte show at Snug Harbor?
Dude, actually, no. I went to California to visit my uncle, and I was able to catch a show at your Renaissance when I was there. But like right before they changed lineups, and it was like, oh my gosh, it was really great. They're just so good. I know they're an inspiration.
I love February. My first stage dive was to February.
Period.
Whoa.
Me too, actually.
Wait.
I like that.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. I know you said y'all are kind of working out genre right now, but how would you describe your genre as it is currently? And if there's anywhere that you would like to go, and like more things that you would like to like work your way into doing?
I think we want to lean more into our like mathcore, kind of just more hardcore, harder sound than we're doing right now.
Yeah, we just want to go heavier, honestly. Screamo is really fun, but I feel like, you know, there's only like so many places. That's actually not true. I was going to say there's only so many places you can take it, but then I thought of like 5 bands that are like fucking killing it right now, so never mind. Shout out Dead Butterfly, shout out Tristanza, shout out all these awesome bands.
I hate Tristanza.
I think that's true. Yeah, no, I'd like to do some mathy stuff. I really like sasscore, and a lot of the really like crazy flaily stuff. I've always felt like that's kind of my element, and I think we might go into that. And more breakdowns, basically. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like y'all had a really fun stage presence and just like overall vibe. It was so fun. What bands, songs, and albums have like really influenced you, local and non-local? I know you said February was a big one, but what about other things that have influenced you?
There's this old punk album by Jerry's Kids called "Is This My World." It's probably some of the most insane drumming I've ever heard on a hardcore punk album. So that's definitely really up there for me.
I'm not really sure what for this band I feel like I pull from, but I definitely think some Glassjaw for sure.
No, that is so true. Glassjaw, Daryl Palumbo is like my favorite vocalist of all time. I would love to be 1/5 as good as he is. Yeah, Glassjaw is definitely up there. As for what's influencing us right now, I don't know, because I mean we've been kind of like told that like we kind of are just kind of, oh my gosh, this sounds so like I'm trying to aura farm when I say it, but like we have been told we sound kind of like original. So like, and I really think we just have like all these like different things going on. I don't know. I like the band Lydia. I think they're pretty good.
Automatically have a lot of jazz.
Oh yeah, and Jamie is a classically trained jazz musician, so tons of jazz.
Have you seen that meme that's like every like good like screamo hardcore band, like one of their members is like trained in jazz or something?
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Jazz is foundational or something. I don't actually know. Are there any local bands that y'all really fuck with?
Shot with a Gun. We had a show up in Boone recently, and it was one of those ones where the crowd wasn't like super into moshing, and then the vocalist of Shot with a Gun just got in there and fucking busted ass for us. I was so happy. Thought that was sick.
He's here too.
He is. He's going on. I'm excited. Yeah.
Do you have any upcoming releases or anything planned that y'all are like workshopping or would really like to talk about?
Do we?
Well, we're recording a single soon.
Yeah. We're recording a single on the 28th, and it should be dropping sometime in April. So, really excited about that. Our first release. Yay!
Do y'all want to do like an album or an EP after the single or anything like that? Do y'all have any like ideas for that y'all would like
We
to
would
work with?
love to. That's something that we like. We started this project with that in mind, like
Mhm.
getting somewhere with that. We would die for it.
An EP for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Yes. I agree.
Are there any places y'all would really like to tour? Like anywhere you haven't played that y'all would love to?
I want to go to New York City.
I want to go down.
To Florida? Yeah, I want to go to Florida too. I want to go to Orlando.
The Florida hardcore scene seems like it seems beautiful.
Unbelievable.
We need to go to SoCal Deathcore Revival.
So New York City, Florida, anywhere else that y'all would like, or any venues you haven't played at yet that y'all would really like to?
So I lived in Atlanta for a couple years, and I would like to play the Masquerade just to say I did it. I feel like that's one of the most historical Atlanta venues. That would be really cool.
I'd also like to go back to. I'm from Winston-Salem. I'd love to go back there and just play in the hometown. You know.
Yeah, I wouldn't, but
I feel like a Den show could be really fun. I love the Den. Shout out Tony. I have a few fun questions up next. What's y'all's favorite show that you've ever played?
Ooh, the last one we just did.
Yeah,
The one last weekend.
yeah,
at the benefit.
we had a weekender. It was like Boone with like Doshin the Giant, and it was like the Hands of Valencia reunion show, and that was so freaking sick to be a part of. But then the day after that, we had like an abortion benefit, and it was like an entirely female fronted lineup, and that was so cool. I loved that a lot. But low-key, this one or Cystic House, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, Cystic House was great because it was I think those tiny house shows where everybody's packed in there, it's so intimate and it's so special, and it's just really easy to have a special time.
House shows are so much fun. If y'all could have like a dream lineup for a show, who would it be? Like anyone that you want on a bill, 5-band, we'll say 5-band bill. Y'all are like dream show that y'all are playing.
Ooh, I could cry. Okay, you go first.
Oh, well, I would just automatically go with Glassjaw. That would just be crazy. That would be insane.
That one's for me too.
That would be huge. I'm not sure beyond that.
I liked Glassjaw. I liked Glassjaw, but before like everybody else likes Glassjaw. By the way, nobody cares. Just nobody cares at all. But I just it came out just now, and I said it. So sorry. Glassjaw and who?
I'm not sure. Jordan, do you have any?
Let's build it all together.
Yeah.
If we could somehow get like Minor Threat back, that'd be cool.
Crazy.
Straight edge. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sure. Honestly, Fugazi over Minor Threat. Sorry. Yeah. Fugazi, Glassjaw. I want February. I know they're like a TikTok band or whatever, allegedly.
They're so good. I don't
they're
care. They're so
cracked.
fucking good. They're so fucking good.
They're so good, and they deserve it. Let's put Hatebreed on there. Why not, dude? Let's just put Hatebreed on there. I don't care. We're mixing up. Do you guys have any more? Benson Boone. I'm just kidding.
Alex G.
Stop it. Just stop it now. Old Parkway Drive.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I've got.
Y'all are tired and hungry after a show. Where are you going to eat and what's your order? What are you getting at Waffle House?
I want a sausage hash brown roll.
You want a
bowl.
You want a sausage?
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like we've been to Taco Bell more though.
We have been. Yeah. That is like the usual.
Have y'all had the spicy potato tacos from Taco Bell?
Girl, yes.
There's one in the car that I'm eating as soon as this is over.
I love that.
hmm
I want one too. I'm not gonna get one.
Okay. 100. I stole this question from Jackson from Infinity. Hi, Jackson. 100K on the line to fight any North Carolina band. If you win, who are you fighting? It doesn't have to be about beef. It's who you think you could take on in a fight, and at least a 3-piece, preferably 4.
I think you could fight Leon.
I think I've actually done a number on him before. He's a great guy. We love Leon. He's the most authentic person we know. I've probably honestly accidentally yanked on his ponytail. No, we just get in there, we get excited, you know. Yeah, I think we could fight so she can trick you.
Okay. Thank you for that. Is there anything else y'all would like to share? Anything else? Like anyone you'd like to shout out before we finish?
Shout out my grandmas. Shout out the absolute privilege it is to be able to make and play live music music in a world that kind of feels like it's falling apart. No notes.
Thank you, Cordillera, so much. Thank you, Slay Girl. Thank you, Asheville. Thank you, Ash. Woo!
Do big heart, guys. Let's do it. You can do it. You can do it. You can you? Can't. It's broken. Your emo. Okay. Yep. Yep. Okay. All right. Yes. Yes. Love.
Thank you so
Yes.
much.
Thank you so much.
This was so fun. Thank you.